our BTech, MTech and PhD courses are under Kerala Technological University, but second year, third year and fourth year are under Calicut University. This is a transition stage. From Calicut University, courses are being transferred to Kerala Technological University. So we have BTech Biotechnology, MTech Bioprocess Engineering and PhD in Biotechnology. So I am not going beyond that because we have roughly 1 hour and I have already told our guests that bus will start by 4:50 and our students are coming from different places, faraway places, and I hope our 1 hour session will be advantageous to us. Just I want to tell one thing, that what the students would like to know is definitely the scope and other things about the clinical research and drug testing, then the employment opportunities in that sector. What Avigna Clinical Research Institute is, how the Clinical Research Institute is going to help the students, what they propose to do, how they propose to do the training and all those things. I am not going beyond that, and I hand over the mic to Mr. Arjun.
I thank the management, the faculty of METS and the students for giving us this opportunity to present the latest trends in clinical research and the career prospects in clinical research to you. We are indeed thankful to Balasundaran sir and the rest of the team here who has given us this opportunity. Without much ado, I want to introduce my head of training and student relations, Dr. Smita Parthiban. So she will take you through the session, and we also have our academic team, Mrs. Mala Chilkoti, and our placement coordinator is Sushma Paiche. So we, along with the team, will carry you through the trends in clinical research, opportunities, everything. I hand over the mic to Smita. Let us start.
A very good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Smita Parthiban. I've done my dentistry, BDS, from King's College, Bangalore. I was practicing for a while, but then when I got to know that there was an opportunity in these MNCs for life science as well as health science candidates, that's when I plunged into Accenture as a drug safety physician. Okay, have you all heard about the company Accenture? Yes? How many more companies have you heard about? Quintiles, Novo Nordisk, Paraxil. Yes? I'm at Global Solutions. Yes? Do you all know that you also could get an opportunity to work at these places? Even as an undergraduate. Did you know that? No. Right? Okay. So let me just show you a few of our before moving into anything else. First of all, has anybody gone through this news? The gist of the entire news is that our Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, he has said that more and more clinical trials would be conducted in our country, which promises a lot more openings to all us. Right? Now, what actually is happening now is, see, most of these companies where we are going to be landing in, we would be working on foreign projects, okay, like the US, UK, Japan and all that. But now that he has said that a lot more trials would be conducted in our own country, that means a lot of sponsors, in the sense the person who's actually going to head that particular company is going to be working from India itself, okay. Like a movie, you have a producer and the director. Producer is the guy who finances the entire movie, right? And director is the guy who's actually doing the entire thing. Similarly, in clinical trials also, we have a sponsor and an investigator. A sponsor is a person who initiates, manages and finances the entire trial. An investigator is a person who works at that particular clinical trial site, where subjects, here, they're not called patients, they're referred to as subjects because they're allowing us to study from them. Okay? So these places where the subjects come and the drugs are administered to them are referred to as site management organizations. Okay? And there has to be some kind of a place where all the data that's coming out of clinical trial is going to be managed, because there's no point just conducting trials, right? Somewhere something has to be managed, and somewhere, see, when you bring something into the market, you also have to understand whether it is doing well or not. Yeah? Be it the statistics, be it the adverse reaction, there has to be some kind of a team who's analyzing the entire thing. Yeah? That's what all of us do when we get recruited into various companies like Accenture, Quintile, Synology, Novo Nordisk, Paraxel, etc. Okay? These are referred to as contract research organizations. Okay? You could either be working in clinical data management field, or you could also be a part of pharmacovigilance. Okay? Yeah. These are some of our seminars and workshops. We will just run through this like we do not have much of time. We have conducted a lot of workshops and seminars across Karnataka and Coimbatore. Okay? Just a moment. Siddhaganga College of Pharmacy, Tumkur. What we have understood through all these seminars and workshops is not everybody is aware that there is something called as clinical research which would help them, bridge the gap between their undergraduation or post-graduation and the industry. How much does a fresher earn? According to you, how much, as an undergraduate, how much do you think a fresher could earn? Yeah? 20? 18? As an undergraduate. Where? Which company? Yeah? When you tell me the number, you need to give me a data icon. After icon, who else? And how many of you will get an opportunity into icon? Icon welcomes all of you? Yeah. Right? There's a lot of competition there also. Right? With our course, you get a lot more opportunities from various companies, and you start off with a minimum package of 20,000 per month. That's 2.4 lakhs per annum. Okay? And I'm talking about several opportunities. Here you just gave me one company. I'm talking about many more companies who would give you opportunity. Does that sound interesting now? Yes? Yes? Louder. I'm sure all of you had your lunch. Yes. Okay. Yeah. This was St. Edmund's College, Meghalaya. Previous one. Back. We had a college coming all the way from Meghalaya, Shillong. Okay, these people, they got the Star College Award for which the government had given them an opportunity to visit one particular institute and one biotechnology company. They were BSc biotechnology candidates. They chose our institute. Okay? So, yeah, and this was Karanya University, Coimbatore. And then now we are here, Metz College of Engineering. Okay? Fine. So now let me just brief you through what is clinical research. It's an organized study performed on a human being to test new drugs, new combination of drugs, to test new approaches to surgery or radiotherapy, to improve, enhance the quality of diagnosis, to improve the quality of life. And clinical trials are conducted by pharmaceutical companies, SMO, site management organizations, and contract research organizations. Can you name some contract research organizations? I just told you. Accenture, Quintile, Novo Nordisk, Paraxel, IMED Global Solutions, and so on and so on. Yeah. This is just a gist what happens in clinical trials. Suppose imagine I am the sponsor, okay, I want to bring a new drug into the market. First of all, I have to understand for which disease I want to bring a new drug. There's no point blindly wanting to bring a new drug, right? First of all, we have to understand, okay, which disease is more predominant in this particular area, right? So first we choose a disease. And then we choose a drug target. Drug target is an active site in the human beings to which the drug can easily bind. Yeah? And then we find a lead compound. Lead compound, again, this is our chemistry. Okay? So among a lot of lead compounds, we optimize one particular lead compound, and then we conduct preclinical studies, because we cannot use anything new directly in human beings, right? So we do in vitro, in vivo tests just to understand whether we are getting good results or not. We get positive results, that's when we apply to the regulatory body. Every country has a government body who will look into the approvals, okay, any new drug that comes and various regulations, everything. So for India it is DCGI, Drug Controller General India. For the US it is FDA. FDA I'm sure all of you know. For the UK it is Ministry of Health and Regulatory Affairs, MHRA. For Japan it is MHLW, Ministry of Health, Labour and Welfare. So similarly every country has a regulatory body. Yeah. So we have, after preclinical studies with successful results, we would apply the investigational new